Okay, guys, get ready. Grab a paper, pencil, something to take notes with, because I'm going to share with you some inside secrets that nobody else is talking about as it relates to really being able to make significant income with surf traffic. Uh, my name is Dale Calvert. The first thing you should always be asking yourself before you listen to anybody online is, who is this person and why should I be listening to them? You can find me on Facebook. You can just do a search, Google search for Dale Calvert, and you can learn more than you would ever want to know. The bottom line is, I've made millions and millions of dollars marketing products and services online over the last, since 1996. And more importantly, we've been able to help a lot of other people get on track and make a significant financial difference for their families and for their life. I understand your time is the most valuable asset that you own, and I promise you that I'm not going to waste your time. I promise you, if you've been surfing websites and creating traffic through paid surf sites and exchanges, this is going to be a huge brain tweak for you as I cover these 4 steps. I ask people all the time, why do you surf websites? And the number one question, or the number one answer to that question I get, is, I want more traffic to my site. And my answer is always, really? Is that really what you're trying to create? Are you trying to create income? Do you want traffic, or do you want income from that traffic? And I'm shocked at how many people really don't distinguish the two in their mind and really separate that. Don't you really want to make more money? I mean, you're spending time. Our time is the most valuable asset that we have, and if you're going to spend time on money-making activities, then don't you want to make the most money you possibly can? And I absolutely hate to see good people, good, honest, hard-working people, willing to do something to improve themselves and their family's financials, and they get involved with programs that pay them nothing or pay them pennies and have very, very, very little upside potential. It's just one of my pet peeves, and it really bothers me. If you feel like you've been spinning your wheels and you're not getting very far over the next few minutes, that's all going to change. And I know you've heard that 1,000 times before. But the fact is, the more frustrated you are right now, the more I'm going to be able to help you. And if you are successful with internet marketing, online marketing, surf programs, then you're going to have a few ahas yourself during this next few minutes. The number one point that you need to really grasp and really think about and really understand is, the work is the same. If you're sitting here clicking, 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 the work is the same. Okay, the work is the same. It's the same for all of us. And the beautiful part is, anybody can do it. One of the secrets is identifying the right program that can provide you the best financial returns for your promotion time. I think it's the number one secret to success as it relates to surf traffic, because the activity is the same. Doesn't matter what our personality is, we click a button. So it's, what are you promoting on the back end of that ultimately determines success. Always evaluate the website program based upon the 4 rules that I'm getting ready to share with you. If you will do this, you're going to be way, way ahead of the game. I promise you. Number 1, the first thing you want to look at when you're considering promoting a specific website on a surf type program, a surf platform, is, do I have a team to work with? You say, Dale, why should that matter? I honestly believe one of the laws of success is working with teams is very, very important, because together, some of you have probably seen this acronym, but T stands for together. Together everyone achieves more. And I really believe that that's a reality as it relates to success in general. We've all heard the concept of branding, so I'm not going to try to explain that. And we've all heard, if you've been marketing online any time at all, that it takes 7 times for a person to respond. And if you think about the web promotions you see when surfing, when you tend to see something over and over and over, then eventually you'll respond on it just because you continue to see it so much. Would you agree with that? So it's common sense stuff, guys. And if I'm out here and I'm promoting my little affiliate site where I can make 50% commission if somebody buys this ebook, and I keep promoting it and promoting it and promoting it and promoting it and promoting it, and I'm not part of the team, then if we had 15 people all on the same traffic exchange, all promoting the same page, then ultimately all of us are going to get more clicks in the long run. Does that make sense? I want you to really grasp this before we go forward. So you can go at it alone, or if you have a team of 15 or 150 or 1,500 people, I call it dropping a bomb. You drop a bomb on that Hit Safari or whatever website that you're using, whatever web surf site you're using, and it's like every time they click, it seems like they're seeing the same ad with different people promoting it. When you can create that kind of team, it takes your results, everybody's results, and just expands them drastically. So that's the number one concept. Number two, and here's just an example. You clicked on a website that looks something like this. That's how you end up seeing the video. So these are the type of sites we put together, and it's ugly, and I understand the picture's ugly, and some of that's by design. But regardless, when people join our team, they get a website that looks like this, and then their face goes there, and their name goes there. And you've probably seen this site many, many times already. That's why you ended up clicking and watching the video today. That's what got you here. So that's just more proof of the concept of team. And then you just click to watch the video, and that's what you're doing right now. So I'm hoping that makes sense. That's the number one concept. Number two is begin with the end in mind. What ultimately are you trying to create? And if I don't see the potential for the program that I am promoting, it's two things for me. This is what I look at. Does it have 6-figure income potential? And can I outsource the entire process? See, there's a lot of really effective programs out there, good programs, great training, great videos, great software, really, really good stuff that I believe in and use, but that doesn't mean I'm going to promote it, because I try not to promote anything that doesn't have a 6-figure potential long term. That's number one, and I want to be able to outsource the entire process. So that's why you need to promote products or services that pay multi-levels. Now, I'm not saying they're multi-level marketing programs necessarily, but I am saying that they pay multi-levels, because that way you can duplicate. And success comes from the ability to duplicate your efforts through other people. J. Paul Getty, the richest man in the world, said, I would rather earn 1% on 100 people's efforts than 100% on my own efforts. Guys, this is significant things for you to internalize, because it's going to make a huge upside potential for you. Never promote a one-time affiliate pay program with surf traffic. Now listen, I had to learn all this through trial and error and the hard way, okay? When I first started, you'll see below here is just a case study. This is a great program, a great product. I believe in it. I have friends and people that I've worked with that are making a significant part-time income flipping domain names. Okay, and this is a great little squeeze page that we have and we own, and you've probably seen it on the internet. Okay, the website's Flip Domains and Grow Rich, and what we have found, for every 5,000 views we get from surf traffic, now this is from surf traffic, we get about a 3% click rate, and honestly, for surf traffic, that's phenomenal. That's one of the best click rates we've ever received. Okay, from those people that actually click, so on 5,000, that would be 150 clicks. Only about 1% opt in. And I believe my theory behind that is when they watch the video, they realize it's work. Okay? And a lot of people are not looking for work. They're looking for a lottery ticket. They're looking for a way to get rich quick. And that's not what this program is. So we get about 7.5 opt-ins. But we have a 5% conversion rate with that list. And that once they opt in, they get a free report. And then we have a series of 7 emails that have excellent products that will help people become self-educated in the website flipping, domain flipping world. Okay, these are all products I've personally gone through, read, studied, enjoyed, and this is a small part of this is something that we do. It's a small part of our own programs that we participate in, but we do flip websites every year. Last year we sold 17. It's not a big part of what we do, but it is part of what we do. So I believe in the concept. Okay, but this program, that equals out to about $29 a year per opt-in in commissions. So 5,000 views, it can generate $217 in annual income, which is not a lot of money. It pays for the domain, and it pays for me to take my wife out to eat, one time a year or whatever. But it's not a huge upside, six-figure potential type program. Now, again, in the beginning when I started, and this site's been online for probably 5-6 years, I didn't see it the way I see it today. Again, and it was more of a passion for me because I believe in the business model. I think the business model makes sense for some people, but we're talking about clicks from surf sites right now. So when you're looking at that, you want to look and ask yourself, if you're trying to capitalize and make as much money as you can, does the program pay multi-levels? Because if it doesn't pay multi-levels, it's going to be hard to get to that six-figure plus income. The other thing that I look at now is, can I outsource it? I have a young lady in the Philippines. She logs on to 5 surf sites a day for me. She clicks 100 clicks on all 5, and she's done for the day. I pay her a monthly fee to do that. She works 5 days a week. She logs on to 5, and we have about 20 sites, but she logs on to 5. One day she creates 100 clicks on those 5. The next day she goes to the next 5. She creates 100 clicks, and I can outsource the whole thing. And ultimately, that's where you want to go with this type of promotion, because your time's so valuable. You begin with the end in mind. Number 3. Promote products and programs that have a one-time entry fee of less than $20. If you can find programs that are valuable, that can create 6 figures with a one-time entry fee of less than $20, jump all over it. If it's realistic. And what happens, guys, is monthly fees ultimately kill online businesses, because most people are not taught how to get their business off the ground and get it moving and create some new memberships and get any kind of momentum. Most people, they join a program and they might not ever even hear from their upline, and if they do, they tell them go sick them, or they give them the Go Sick 'em training program, or they say, if I can help you in any way, let me know. And they don't have any type of, here's what we do first, here's what we do second, here's what we do third. Let's get your business moving forward as quickly as we possibly can. They have no game plan for people to follow. And, just a case study, of course, everybody and their brother not too long ago, it doesn't seem like, was talking about Empower Network, all the solo ad easy, everywhere you look it was Empower Network, Empower Network, Empower Network, and they're charging people $25 on the front end, up to $5,000 on the back end, and it was just, it made no sense. Okay, you're charging somebody $25 for something they can get for free. It was just a huge money game, and now, the leaders have jumped on to the next deal and the next deal and the next deal, and you can see it's evident by their traffic if you look, what they've done. They failed drastically. They tried to recreate themselves. And they tried one more time, and having a big party slash convention. And then since that time, of course, it's fallen again, and most of the leaders have left, and it's never going to return to what it once was. But that's just an example. And again, there's many programs out there, and it's the monthly fees that ultimately kill them. Step number 4, promote products and programs that have a step-by-step quick start training. We talked about that earlier. You want to help your team members get started quickly from the day they join. What do they do? How do they move forward? And we always, with any program that we're involved in, we put together training for our people to get them on track. Will all the people get on track? No. Some will try to do it themselves. Some will peak the day they join. But there's a group of good, honest, hardworking people out there that really want to make a difference financially in themselves. And when we find those people, we want to make sure that we have the training in place to help them move forward. The 5th secret is look for programs that have long-term growth potential. Many programs are here today and gone tomorrow. What is the one just went out of business a few months ago? Wake Up Now. It's like every time you look on the internet, on Facebook, is Wake Up Now everywhere, and it's like, I couldn't believe the people that were jumping into that program. So look for solid, legal, and ethical programs that have the opportunity to be here at least 10 years from now. If it doesn't have the opportunity to be here 10 years from now, why would you spend 1 minute of your precious time promoting it? Will you miss on some? Will some go out of business and it will shock you? Yes, it will happen. It happens to everybody. But look for programs that you feel have long-term potential, that aren't obvious Ponzi schemes like Zeek Rewards or whatever. Some of you remember Zeek Rewards. So look for popular online programs. And what happens, guys, is once you start seeing the same program over and over and over on surf sites, it creates a myth of saturation for people in the surf for traffic world. I'm going to say that again. If you keep seeing the same program over and over and over, it will create a myth. It's a myth that everybody's involved in it. Okay, and the reality is most of the people that have probably never seen it, because a small niche of even the internet marketing world are involved in the surf world, surf for traffic world, because they don't understand what I'm sharing with you in these 5 steps. And they don't understand the possibility to get it built and get it outsourced. But however, we teach our members to not just promote online, but also offline. When you have a program that appeals to the masses, that's very important. If the masses can see it, then you can start promoting that program offline, and it will take your duplication to an entirely different level. And in our members area, we teach multiple ways to take offline traffic and drive it online to your websites. 4 reasons you consider working with our team. We're a team. This entire system that I've gone through, the video, everything that you've gone through up to this point is all available to you free of charge. Free of charge. The program that we are involved in currently, it's a $20 one-time to join, less than $20, and offers a huge upside potential. It definitely offers 6-figure potential. It's a year old, which is great. Because it's a year old, it does create a perceived saturation in people's mind, but the reality of it, the upside potential is just huge, and people who have never marketed a thing online are attracted to the program. We do offer a 1-hour step-by-step online video training to help you get started. And the other thing that I'm going to say is, we're putting together people that are serious, that know how to market, that know how to get in front of the right people, and we are creating spillover, and so are a lot of our team members. So it's a good team from that standpoint. Quite frankly, if you join because you're hoping to get spillover, I would just assume that you stay out, because what I'm interested in doing as a person, as a marketer, is to teach people how to create spillover, not to try to receive spillover. But it is a very important part of this comp plan. We're not looking for everybody. If you're still watching this video, then the odds are you're a pretty good fit for our team. We're looking for people that are willing to promote the splash page. We provide you free until you've enrolled a minimum of 4 people. Now, is that in writing, and do we ask you to, write that in blood or anything like that? No, but we are asking you to enroll a minimum of 4 people before you continue. You'll see why when you watch the video on how to get paid. That will show you exactly why, and that will make perfect sense for you when you see that video. Here's just testimony I just got from my friend Howard down in Florida. He said, I was spent 10 times the amount I invest in this program just for the training Dale provides for the members. It's not only helped me enroll 7 members in 7 days, but it's also helped me in my traditional business. So, we understand that our success is your success, and we don't take that for granted. So there's 2 steps, guys. You might want to write this down. Number 1 is enter your name and your best email to gain access to the opportunity video. Watch the video, explains the opportunity and the comp plan. Okay, because we haven't even talked about what the opportunity is at this point. We've talked about inside secrets to making money with surf traffic. Okay, and hopefully you've already got benefit from this video whether you join us or not. But most people say, Dale, what are you doing? I want to know, how do I get access to your other training? That type of thing. I want to warn you right up front, you may have seen bits and pieces of this video already. There's a good chance you have already joined, and if you have already joined, great. I hope we inspired you to get serious, because you're probably not serious if you haven't heard everything else that we shared with you. I know that the people that understand the 5 rules we've just covered, when you watch this video, you're going to see what we're talking about immediately. You're going to say, I have never seen anything like this. Now, when I started watching it, I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people send it to me, and I'll be honest with you, I couldn't even get through the first few minutes because obviously I'm from the South, I'm from Kentucky, and the guy doing the video is from New Jersey, and I can tell you those dialects don't mesh very well. I know some of you think, well, Dale, you sound like somebody from the old Andy Griffith TV show, and I respect that and understand that, and glad that you were able to get this far in the presentation. But the guy has a thick New Jersey drawl. You got to get past all that, get a pen out, look at the numbers, and just ask yourself, was a business-minded person going to jump into this program with less than $20 to get started and a 6-figure upside potential, especially if you can get in with a team that provides the type of training that we've already shared with you? It's real simple, guys. So what's the next step? Write this down now. After you join our team email list, after you join our team email list here. And I didn't put this in the video, sorry. Here it is. It's D&D, like Dale and Don. D, and then spell out A-N-D, and then another D. D&D team, T-E-A-M training.com. There you can join our email list and get access to our training. And we'll send you step-by-step instructions on how to get your free marketing system just like this one. So give us your name and email. Watch the video. It's going to make sense to you. If you've done any type of surf traffic, you're going to see the power of this system immediately. I believe most people do. And just click to join, and then we'll be in contact with you and look forward to working with you. Submit your name and email below. Watch the video in its entirety, and click the Join Now button when it's finished.